Back in the summer of '98, when I was just a wide-eyed teenager hungry for adventure, my friends and I stumbled upon what would become the most haunting experience of our lives. It all began innocently enough, with whispers of an abandoned amusement park nestled deep within the heart of Crescent Grove, a small town in the heart of rural America. We were drawn to the park like moths to a flame, unaware of the darkness that lurked within those rusted gates. It was a sultry July evening when we embarked on our journey, armed with nothing but flashlights and youthful bravado. The air was thick with the scent of pine and nostalgia as we trudged through overgrown weeds and tangled underbrush, the distant echo of our laughter mingling with the rustle of leaves. The park loomed before us like a forgotten kingdom, its once vibrant attractions now reduced to crumbling ruins. As we explored the decaying remnants of roller coasters and carousel horses frozen in time, a sense of unease settled over us like a shroud. Shadows danced menacingly in the flickering light of our flashlights, and every creak of the old wooden structures sent shivers down our spines. Yet, we pressed on, fueled by youthful curiosity and the promise of adrenaline-fueled excitement. It was as we ventured deeper into the heart of the park that we stumbled upon the abandoned funhouse, its facade weathered and worn, yet somehow still ominous in its silent decay. Despite the warning bells ringing in the back of my mind, I couldn't resist the pull of the darkened entrance, beckoning us like a siren's call. As we stepped inside, the air grew thick with the musty scent of neglect, and the darkness seemed to swallow us whole. My heart hammered in my chest as we navigated the labyrinth of twisted corridors and warped mirrors, each step echoing eerily in the silence. It was then that we heard it, the sound of a child's laughter, echoing faintly from the depths of the funhouse. Panic seized hold of me as we followed the sound, our footsteps quickening with each passing moment. But no matter how fast we ran, the laughter always seemed just out of reach, leading us deeper into the heart of darkness. And then, just as suddenly as it had begun, the laughter ceased, leaving us standing in the oppressive silence of the abandoned funhouse. It was then that we saw him, a young boy, his eyes wide with terror as he stared at us from the shadows. Without a word, he turned and fled into the darkness, leaving us frozen in shock and disbelief. Ignoring the warning bells screaming in my mind, I chased after him, my friends close on my heels. We searched for what felt like hours, calling out into the darkness in a desperate attempt to find the lost boy. But no matter where we looked, he was nowhere to be found. It was as if he had vanished into thin air, leaving behind nothing but the haunting echo of his laughter. We stumbled out of the funhouse in a daze, the weight of what had just occurred settling heavily upon us. As we made our way back through the abandoned park, the once familiar surroundings now felt foreign and hostile, as if they were closing in around us. To this day, I can't shake the feeling of unease that settled over me that fateful night, or the haunting memory of the young boy who vanished without a trace. The events of that summer still haunt me, a constant reminder of the darkness that lurks just beyond the edge of our reality. And as for the boy who vanished at Crescent Grove, his fate remains a mystery, one that I fear may never be solved.